Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Glmr. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. And if you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to watch that before watching this one. Is going to be linked in the top right-hand corner of the screen. So taking a look at the weekly chart on Glmr's, chart against USDT. You can see that we broke below this ascending support trend line on the daily. We've set it on the daily, but right now we're on the weekly, so it kind of looks weird. What I want to do is I want to remove all of this here, and I want to show you something just so you can see the potential pattern that we're in right now. So this could be a very, very large sideways channel. And as you can see, every single time you reach the top, you see a pullback to the downside. Sometimes you even retest it twice like you did over here. Then you have a move to the upside, after which you move back down to the bottom of the sideways channel. And after this, presumably we're going to see another move to the upside here, retesting 50 cents. So once we break out of this channel or out of this accumulation phase, we're definitely going to see quite the move to the upside, in my opinion, and I would expect to see Glmr at around about $1 by the end of the year, right? That would be the, I would say, conservative estimate, because I think that Bitcoin is going to be sitting at a higher price at the end of the year, so it's obviously logical to assume that altcoins are going to be doing the same thing, but I could be wrong. This is simply me assuming things. So this is something that you want to draw out on your chart, and I'll bring back all the other drawings that I had because we can target those on the daily, but I'll set up another weekly chart on a different exchange because I'm looking at different platforms to chart on, and I just hate that I can't sign into CoinTrade for some reason. With my Twitter, it gives me an error. So if you know any other platforms where I can chart and save my drawings and everything, that would be great. So let me know down below in the comments. But yeah, charts.cointrader.pro is lagging and not letting me sign in. So I'm using TradingView for now, but as you all know, for those of you who've watched the videos for quite a few times, you know that I tend to switch between charts just because I like to have different setups on different time frames. But for the weekly chart, right now, we're pulling back down to where we were back here in January of 2023 and back where we were sitting in November of 2022. So this exact spot here, this is a brilliant buying opportunity, especially if you have been buying over 40 cents. If you've been buying over here, like, are you not buying at these prices? If you are not, then you should reconsider. Obviously, that's not a financial advice, but I'm definitely going to be buying, and all of my buys are going to be on Patreon. The link is going to be down below in the description. You get access to my portfolio, my trade alerts, low cap gems, exclusive podcasts, and the link to that is going to be down below, like I said, with a 7-day free trial. So taking a look at the weekly RSI, we are very close to the oversold here, sitting at the RSI of 32. We're going to switch over to the daily in just a second, but this is what the weekly chart looks like. If I just remove the drawings here, you can see that we really haven't done anything significant in the past, year, in the past 7 months. So definitely a good buying opportunity, simply for the fact that you're retesting a previous support. There's a good chance we might see a bounce from here. If we don't, yeah, that's not going to be very nice. I'm not going to lie, that's not going to be nice. We could be looking at a pullback, at a stronger pullback, especially if Bitcoin decides to come back down to, let's say, $25,000, which in fact we are expecting here on the channel. So if we set up a fib retracement, we could be looking at 29.5 cents roughly as our minimal target, which is the 1.272 here. We have the 1.414 sitting at 27.70, and we have the 1.618 sitting at 25.5 cents. And that 1.618 perfectly aligns with the 2.618 of this larger fib that we have with the swing high in April last year and the swing low in February last year. So things do align here in terms of that, but other than that, I would just say dollar cost average as we're pulling back down, because these are very, very cheap prices, especially if you take a look at the move here that we've had since January of 2022, we've basically pulled back 97%. So how much lower do you want to go before you decide to start dollar cost averaging? Now, I was waiting for the prices to drop before buying into GLMR. So when we were sitting over here at 70 cents, at 60 cents, I was telling you guys I would be buying probably below 40, below 35 cents. And that's exactly what I've been doing. And I'm probably going to buy more somewhere over here, and when I do that, I'm gonna let you know on Patreon. Let's switch over to the daily chart and let's take a look at this. So yeah, as you can see, we lost our support trend line. That is not good. We're losing the support block here, which is also not very good, but we're holding the 2.414 fib. That is good. What's also important for us is to hold this low. We definitely don't want to be losing that low that we printed in January. And, you know, we have a similar low here in November. So we definitely want to be holding that. We don't want to see the price go below 31.5 cents. If that happens, like I said, this would be discovery mode. So we could be, you know, seeing a stronger pullback here. We could be dropping all the way down to 26 cents. Or roughly around that area. So definitely to be in the safe, you could simply set up a bunch of buy limit orders here on your exchange that you trust. And if we see that pullback, you're going to get filled all the way through. And once you wake up or once you come back from work, because not everyone is able to monitor the charts 24/7. For that specific reason, I'm asking you guys to consider having buy limit orders set up in advance, because that will prevent you from missing out on these potential flash crashes that may occur later this year. So yeah, there's really not a lot to add because we're just sitting at a support here. We may break lower, we may not. I cannot tell you what is going to happen, but if this indeed is a bounce that we're going to be seeing, then we can measure the previous bounces that we've had. So the bounce from November had a 52% rally afterwards. The bounce in January had a 84% or 83% rally afterwards. Another bounce that we had here was in March, and that was a 30% rally. So we could say around about 40% is the average here, so we could see potentially a 40% move to the upside, and that would roughly take us to 45 cents. So from where we are right now to 45 cents is a nice swing trade, so you could be looking at a potential swing trade if you're looking to do that. Obviously, if you're just buying for the long term and staking, which is what I'm doing, then these are definitely lucrative prices. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of hoping it drops lower back to 25, 26 cents, because I would love to buy GLMR at these prices, to be honest with you. I'm bullish on the project. I do think we're going to be seeing around about $12 to $16 next bull market. So definitely looking to buy more tokens. Taking a look at the daily RSI, the best buying opportunity would be if we start pulling back down and you enter this blue support block. As you can see per the arrows, every single time you bounced off the support block, you had to move to the upside. And that was historically a very good area to dollar cost average. Now, it looks like we want to lose the yellow support trend line that we've been holding since May of 2022. If that happens, that's going to be another signal that we're going to be seeing a pullback, because usually when you break below a major support trend line, a multi-month support trend line, that typically means we're going to be seeing a deeper pullback. That goes both for the RSI and for the price chart. So take a look at this RSI, draw this out, draw out this descending white resistance trend line, draw out this sideways channel, just so you get familiar with how you can set up your charts and, you know, trade or enter based off of these indicators. Obviously, this is not be all and end all. This is simply an indicator that can help you determine where is the best buying opportunity if the price isn't able to do that for you. In this case, the price is a clear indicator for us, and that's telling us that we're sitting at a major support level. So we clearly don't need any other indicators in this situation. This is a strong buy signal. If you take a look at CoinMarketCap, it will probably tell you sell because it's pulling back down. So for some reason, it has the sheep mindset. I don't know why. So definitely don't trade based off of what CoinMarketCap tells you. And yeah, that's pretty much everything that I wanted to cover here for GLMR. Let me know if I missed out on anything important. Let me know what are your long-term targets for this project, and I'm going to see you in the next update. Take care and goodbye.